Hi and welcome to this screencast number 4 about using GOODF. In this screencast we'll explore using custom graphics, and I should mention that in the recent versions of GOODF you can now watch how GroundOrg will display the panels by selecting a panel and clicking on the Show Panel Layout button, and you will have a display of how the panel will lay out, how the GUI elements of the panel will lay out. And we can begin with setting a background image for the panel. And in this case, the background image will be of a different size than what is currently set. So it is, we'll have to change the display metrics to a custom size here. It will be 1600 and like so instead. Okay. So in the next step is to set a background image, and we do it by adding an image to the panel, and then we browse for the file, and that's it basically. Now we could have a look at it, and we'll see how it looks like. And of course many things are very wrong at this moment, but let's ignore that for now and we'll just work with it as it is. So we could, now that we have the background set, we could set the images for maybe we should start with a pedal. So we'll have to add now keys, and you really should know what graphics are available for doing this. So we'll have a look at the images available. So we have keys for C and F, D, G, A, E, B, and the sharps for the manual. And in the pedal we have individual keys for all of them. Okay. So for the pedal we will need to add each and every one of these keys. So I select them all and add them. And next I'll have to browse for each of these keys, the images for them, for the on and off image for each of these keys. So I'll start at the key number 1 and browse for it. So I find it in a pedal, and the down is the on image in this case, so I'll select that and it's added, and then I will need to do that. The up image is the off image, and then I will need to do this for each and every one of the keys. And so on. And also I need to set the position, because it won't match necessarily with what is the default position. So we could have a look at it as it is right now. And what do we see really here? I put it up in the left corner to begin with, just to have an idea where things are ending up. Okay. So you can see here the first key, the second key, and the rest of the pedal keys. And all of these I need to move down here. And presently I don't have the option to drag them here, so I need to set actual positions for them. And by the way, this is of course wrong since before, so I correct that. The panel size should of course match the background panel size. So you will see that now it's better in that regard, but still we need to move these down. So we try to alter the position. Oh well, this is a bit of a trial and error. If you're not say you're opening the background in an image editor, then we could find the approximate position for where the key would be, and we see it should be around 500 and maybe 500, 70, 40, around there. That the pedal should be positioned at. So we try that and see what it looks like. And yeah, we're pretty good. Not exactly as we can see that it's a little bit off. But it's pretty good. So we could just add all the other keys, but I will leave that for now. Because that's not really interesting to see for you to watch this. So I'll add the manual keys, and they are in another way. So I'll need to add the key types C to B, and then the first C and last G. So I have them selected for the manual, and I'll add them. And here I'll add for the C, CF down, CF up. For the C sharp, I'll add a sharp down and a sharp up. And then I'll copy key attributes for the C sharp to D sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp. Copy to selected. Okay, so now they are set, and from this I can copy to F. Because C and F share the same. So for the D, I'll add GGA. And of course, this will be specific for each sample set, depending on how the graphics are done. So then I can copy this to D, G, and A. And they are set like that. Yes. So E and B share the same. So I'll browse for EB down and up. And I'll copy that to the B. And we can see that that's done. So now the first and the last key of the keyboard needs to be set too, since we don't have each and every key available. We need to specify the first and last two. So the first I can actually copy from the C. That's okay. And the last G will be the same as the EB actually. No, not, yeah, the E. Let's see, F, F sharp, and then the G will need to be the same as EB, yes. We can copy that to the last G. Okay, and just to see where it is, we'll set it at the top left corner to begin with, and we can watch how it looks like that, and it looks pretty okay, but we need to move it down here. And then we could again go into the editing program for the graphics, and we'll see, it should be around say 415 around. For 14. 414, 386. 386. Okay. And we could see that it's pretty okay. Yeah, we could leave it at that. So a few things are pretty off. This subbus should be looking differently to begin with. So we go into the subbus, and now we cannot see it because this covers it. So I'll select the subbus and browse for the image for it. Pedal subbus 16 on, and it's off image. Okay, like so, on and off. And the position will be off, of course. Let's set it at 0 and 0, so it will be in the left top corner to begin with. And also, this is to note, I'll set the text break width to 0 so that I don't get any text written from ground.org to it. Like so. And I'll have a look at it, and now we have it here, and it should be moved down approximately here instead. And if you would have place for it, you could actually do like this. So you alter the position and it will update on the representation of it. Approximately like that. It's a bit too much. So if you don't know the exact positions from using, for instance, an image editing software and overlaying the image, you will need to experiment to find the the exact position for the bitmap. So this should go a little bit lower. A little bit more. Yeah, let's say like that for now. So now we have set the manual the pedal began with, since all the keys need to be set for each and every one of them. And we have set one stop. We will make one of the couplers also as an image here. So we select the coupler and we choose an image for it. Off image, and we set the text break width to 0 to not have any text at all from ground.org written on it. And to begin with, we just set the position to 0, 0, top left corner. Okay, and it will look like this then, that we have the coupler here. And we need to move it down here. And just to be a little bit quicker, we can check the coordinate will be around 77628. Like so, and then we can have a look. Yeah, not quite right. It should be a little bit lower, but it doesn't matter really now. Okay, let's show the enclosure we want to have here and with the custom bitmaps. And for that, you'll need to select the swell and you will need to add bitmaps. And for that you should know how many bitmaps are there available for the enclosure. Quite a few in this case, from 1 to 34 it seems. So then you would add bitmaps for all of them. And for each bitmap you will need to set the image. Properly. And so on. Set that at the top left corner to begin with. And we should set the text break width to 0. So that we don't have any text written on it. Okay. And we can have a look at it. And it's up here and not down here that we want to. It should be, if we look at $871,557. like so. And it's not quite right. A few pixels higher, and that I could probably do like this. Even one more, no. Something like that. Until you are happy with it. Okay, anyway, then you would do the same thing for all the other elements. But I think I'll show you all the necessary ones by now. Let's say that I just want to remove this dummy one. I have no need of that, so I'll remove that just like this, and it's gone. But it still remains as it's done here in the pedal. So if I want to remove it completely, I will have to go into the pedal, select it there and remove this stop. Okay, like so. And now I don't have it here, so, and it's not here either. So it would be only left to correct for the GOODF and the rest of the items. But I think I'll show you, I have shown you enough for this screencast about using GOODF. So GOODF. So I'll see you in the next screencast instead. So thanks for watching. See you.